Kathleen, and I'm here with Mom.
And I'm Charlene, and I'm here with my daughter.
We're after the opera piece at Orfeo.
And I'll say something about the music. I've always heard like the Dance of the Sylphs, and then I've heard the Euridice lament.
The Elysian Fields.
Yeah, right. It's the Dance of the Sylphs. It's always played by alone, or with piano, whatever. But to hear it all together and to hear the chorus with all that, I never had any idea that Baroque opera was so full.
Right, but didn't we see this in Regensburg?
We probably did. I remember
Outside.
sitting outside, right, but somehow it didn't affect me the way this did, because maybe a huge chorus here and a huge orchestra too.
Yeah, huge orchestra.
Big difference.
Plays really well.
Yeah.
The chorus is pretty amazing.
Oh, it is. Because you think of Baroque opera, I always think of little classic small things, but this, I mean, it was so dramatic. I couldn't believe it. Boy, that beginning was just marvelous.
Yeah, so what were you saying? You liked how he started because he took a breath and then started?
Yeah, did you see him? That was James Levine. He did it with the singer. I mean, there was no singers there. It was the orchestra, but right, it was the opening. But it's like he prepared and then he took his breath and went down, which is, you know, what we're always talking about, that things should be done like that. Sometimes conductors just go out and go bam like that, you know, and you don't even know they're going to start. This bad conductor.
Conductor does that.
You're ready. You're ready, so you just go and hope that it all comes out together.
When you have a bad conductor, does your concert master then lead?
Yeah, they lead
then everyone
anywhere.
kind of watches the concert master
if he's that band. Yeah. That's some of them are. Once they get going, they're not so bad, but anyway, so we'll go back, and I'm going to talk about that another time. So, yeah, but I just loved that, the whole, like the fullness of the sound of that music. I just never think of Gluck that way.
Well, because you usually hear it with these period instruments with a thin sound and a smaller
and that Dance of the
size.
Sylphs is usually a flute solo. That's all you hear. Da, da. You know, it's a flute solo. I mean, played in concert or chamber music or something like that, and you never hear the whole orchestra playing it. That's all. It makes a difference. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know, because it's such a big orchestra and big choir, but it's certainly dramatic.
Yeah, that choir was enormous.
Oh, yes.
And that's, the Met chorus is like one of the best choruses.
Yeah.
They're just really, really good.
Well,
They're really together, and they're very musical.
They are great. They sound
And they had good
so
costumes
good.
too.
They did.
Although you couldn't see what everyone was.
No.
I saw Mark Twain and Cleopatra
Yes.
and Lincoln and Washington.
Right. And
Jacqueline Kennedy. I don't know.
oh,
there
is that?
there were some
Could be.
Indian chiefs.
Yeah, I saw that
But it was
too.
hard to see because it's dark.
They didn't.
That's the only complaint
Right.
with those Met
I
operas.
know.
It's always dark.
They don't spend enough time looking at all the characters.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're in the audience, you've got your
Yeah,
glasses,
you can see a
you
little
can
better.
look at them. But it's
So
a
what do
little
you
hard
think of
for
the singers?
Oh, I thought they were great. I liked them a lot. Oh, that Heidi Grant Murphy, she has a small kind of voice, doesn't she?
Well, she does have a high, small voice. I know that I saw her at the Met in Rosenkavalier, and she did Sophie. She
Yeah?
used to sing that stuff. She's gotten a little older now, but she has a thin, high voice.
Yeah. So, but
She looked kind of funky in her Cupid costume.
right. But the Stephanie Blythe and the other girl,
Danielle de
Danielle,
Niesse.
she's very good. I was surprised. I mean, because she's not a big name that I don't think
Well,
she
I've
is she?
seen her name in a bunch of things.
Yeah?
I don't think I've ever seen her. But Stephanie Blythe is pretty.
She's amazing. Yeah, she's really
Although it was
good.
interesting because when she did Que Faro Senza Euridice, she, at the end, she didn't do the high stuff. She didn't do that part. She just did a lower version, which was interesting.
And to like her low sound, it's just gorgeous.
yeah, she
It's
does
so
have a
big.
concerto.
Oh, yes.
Concerto.
Really beautiful.
And she looked good for the part because
Yes.
she's kind of a big woman, tall.
She is tall.
So
Gosh.
she kind of towered over it.
Right,
Although she
right.
looked a little Elvis-y when she had her guitar on her back.
Well, what else are you going to do with it?
No, it was fine.
She
but
could
I
have
like
taken
the
a lyre
dancing
or
too. I
something.
thought the dancers.
Yeah, well, I was
Morris.
wondering, what on earth do other performances do if they don't have all that dancing with all that music going on?
You have the chorus move around a little bit.
Yeah, and maybe like
You
them
have
coming
some
up from.
solo dancing, because I think that production we saw, they had some solo dancers,
Yeah.
two that came and did a couple of things.
Well, that was really interesting with all the dancing.
And they interviewed him beforehand. He's a cool guy. He's very flamboyant. But I didn't get too much artistic sense, although he loved to talk with his hands.
Sounds
Which I thought,
familiar.
hey, Ma, you could have a conversation with him. But Joyce DiDonato was there, and I actually like her as a host.
Yes.
She, to me, so
She's
far
very
is the best.
natural. Yeah.
I mean, I've
Thinking
had
of
Renee
speaking.
Fleming and then, but yeah, she was very clear. She knew her lines, and she was just a very good speaker.
Yes, she is.
Besides being a good singer, she's a good singer. So.
Right. So what about Mark Morris?
His comments in the beginning, I mean, I understood him, but I didn't quite get his concept with what he had explained as opposed to seeing the ballet. You know, I thought,
So they were all dead and they're all.
well, but the
wandering
dancers
around.
really fit in with the music. It wasn't distracting.
Oh yeah,
And
they
it
did.
added to the drama and
Yes.
stuff. Where sometimes you get dance and it sort of takes away from the drama and the situation, but this was good.
I was thinking how he said that dance used to be in all operas, but now they've taken a lot of it away. And I was thinking what times Aida has dance. What other operas?
Samson and Delilah has
Yeah, they have a big
Bachman.
dance. Right, right.
I mean, there's a variety of different things that have dance.
They had a little bit, but not.
But no, but that used to
This
be the
was-
thing. But then it used to be that you would do opera and you would do a ballet, and then you would do more opera. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't just that it was part of opera. It was a separate thing instead of television. So they all went to the opera house.
Yes, and
And
stayed
they would
all
see-
night.
Yeah, and they would see an opera and they'd sit there and talk and eat. And they would see the ballet and, make comments, and then some guy would come out and play the piano or whatever.
That's like vaudeville. It was their vaudeville, I
Okay, it's
guess.
fine, but they did that. I mean, look in Vienna, the folks opera, they used to do that. Just like how, the magic flute was written for that situation,
Yeah.
for the common people. Supposed to be.
But this dancing certainly added a lot to this opera. And it just, it was more cohesive all the way along.
It was very Mark Ward's.
Yeah.
You've seen his productions, his choreography, but it fit with that music, so it was fun.
Yeah, it was very good. I enjoyed it very much. Over with two fans. I think it's too.